What first comes to mind when you hear the word hermitcraft? The most likely answer is huge megabases, insane farms, and incredible redstone contraptions. But are these the reasons why we watch hermitcraft? Well, to some extent, yes, but the true answer is more complicated. You see, you can find amazing Minecraft builds everywhere, not just on hermitcraft. Plenty of individual players and smaller SMPs make hermitcraft level creations, or at least very near to it. But there is a reason why hermitcraft as a server and series remains one of the most popular SMPs to this day. Hermitcraft began all the way back in 2012, but has managed to remain relevant even now. In fact, it's more than just remained relevant. In reality, it has grown a massive amount since then, probably surpassing even the wildest expectations of its founders. To begin to answer the question of why we watch it even now in 2022, we must first answer the question of how it has managed to not simply fade into obscurity after all these years like so many other series in the past. And for me, the answer is quite simple. The members of hermitcraft are responsible for its continued popularity. I don't mean one or two members carrying the entire server either. I mean that even if just one of them left, the server would be that much worse for the loss of that member's talents. Obviously, members have come and gone in the past, taking a part of the server with them. However, a large percent of that took place during the early days of the server during the early 2010s. Since then, there have been comparatively few members leaving each season. This allowed a large core group of familiar faces to slowly build up over the years that you could almost always count on showing up at the start of each new season without fail. Consistency is one of the most important things for remaining of interest and retaining audiences, something I've had to learn myself over the last year. An excess of consistency, however, can lead to stagnation, a fate which the hermits have expertly avoided. One of the most obvious ways to prevent this is with the addition of new members. Each few seasons, someone new joins the group, bringing fresh ideas and new energy with them, but that alone would be unlikely to prevent eventual stagnation and loss of interest.
And today is episode 0 on the hermitcraft server. Boy oh boy does it feel good being able to say that.
Let's take a moment to journey down memory lane to when members we know and love first joined the server. What were they doing back then? What were their videos like? What kinds of things were they making in Minecraft? All of those probably look significantly different now than when they did back then. Some core elements likely have remained the same, like the primary interest of specific hermits, but do you think that if today the hermits were doing exactly what they did when they first joined, that hermitcraft would be where it is now? The answer is almost certainly no. Minecraft is an ever-changing game. In addition to new content updates, play styles, building styles, farm designs, redstone mechanics, and so much more are always changing. That doesn't even include the ever-changing YouTube and Twitch content scenes. In 1 minute, a certain type of video or building style might be super popular, but the next minute has been completely forgotten about. A super easy example of this is the 100 days hardcore trend here on YouTube. I suspect that those of you who are watching Minecraft content here on YouTube last year remember your homepage and recommended feeds getting filled by dozens of 100-day videos. In fact, my channel is in large part a product of that trend. I arrived at the tail end of that trend just in time to gain a few million views, all thanks to the viewers. But now how many 100 days videos do you see? Probably still a few here and there, but nowhere near as many as at the height of the trend. Some of the creators who got big from that trend were able to make the jump to new content before the trend faded away, and now are probably doing quite well. However, many others simply faded into obscurity as the trend went down. To some extent, I'm a part of the latter group, but I am of course very grateful to all of you who stuck around even after the 100-day videos. That's a very long way of saying that hermitcraft had dozens of chances to fade into obscurity over the years. Thanks to the efforts of its members, it has instead ever increased in popularity. It's been amazing watching the members continually adapt to the ever-changing Minecraft scene by trying out new ideas, new building styles, and new styles of content. Had they not proven readily able to adapt to such a dynamic game community, I don't think hermitcraft would be where it is today. Now that we have answered the question of how it has retained its relevancy, we can, I think, fairly easily answer the overarching question: why do we watch hermitcraft? For me, the answer is straightforward. We watch hermitcraft because we know that it's essentially guaranteed to be the home of the newest, most interesting and cutting-edge survival Minecraft content creation both in-game and on YouTube. The members have proven over the years that they can be counted on to deliver a fresh take on Minecraft and what can be done inside of the game. This includes the amazing builds, farms, redstone contraptions, and everything else that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. It also wouldn't be where it is now if it weren't for the members' collaboration and interaction skills. If all of them actually lived in the game like hermits, it probably wouldn't be very interesting. Overall, hearing the word hermitcraft brings to mind the credibility and prestige earned over many years of success and popularity, and it's eventually become to be known as the home of the best of the best. The Minecraft community here on YouTube and everywhere wouldn't be the same without it, as it not only serves as entertainment, but also as a huge source of inspiration for Minecrafters and aspiring content creators everywhere. Heck, even I owe part of my success to Hermitcraft because before I made 100-day videos, I made several dozen tutorials on farms and redstone contraptions from Hermitcraft to help make them more accessible to the community. I myself aspire to one day find a group and achieve the level of credibility that Hermitcraft has to offer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then consider helping me along that journey by dropping a like down below and hitting that subscribe button. I also have a 1.18 hardcore series going over at twitch.tv/SbeevYT, and we're about to begin building a mega structure, so go give that a follow if you're interested. Thanks for watching, I've been Sbeev, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye!